Harvey, we're here at Snetterton, first day in the car, big day for you, obviously first test. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
Very good. Looking forward to today and obviously the season, which is fast approaching. How are you feeling this morning? Obviously, you're ahead of your first test in the car.
Yeah, I mean, progressed a lot, but it's still working towards getting a lot better. But it's a big thing to get into. Like, it's a lot to get used to. Like the karts that I used to do, they're rear-wheel drive, and this front-wheel, and it's a lot of adapting. Like, if you ask a lot of people, they'll say it's so much different. But well, hopefully, it'll be good and quickly adaptable. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I think this morning, even more difficult, it was for very, very tricky conditions and sort of a lot of stop and start with red flags. But you took it all in your stride, and it's been good. How's your morning gone?
I think it's gone so well. We'd have to ask Ash, but I think I did quite well. But that's just me. Of course, I'm going to say that. But I think, other than having a few sideways moments, I did pretty well.
Yeah, definitely. And Snetterton a good circuit for testing. Yeah. I imagine one you enjoy, but you've got a mix of corners as well, haven't you?
Yeah. Because I mean, one of my favourites has got to be under the bridge, going left, and then going into the hard right. That's just, when you get it right, it's so fun. It's great.
And after a pretty solid morning, it must fill you with confidence going into the afternoon sessions.
Yeah, I mean, earlier on I was not very confident on the brakes, but now apparently I've been told that I'm better on the brakes and I'm a lot smoother with my gears, so that's a good thing, and always got to take note, don't you?
He learnt a lot very quickly today. The progress has been huge. He's showed good car control in the tricky conditions, and I think we've laid down a really good base to start from for the year, so he's done really well.
And here at Snetterton today, I imagine a good circuit to be learning on. It's very long, a real mix of corners, and quite challenging at times.
Very, especially in the wet. The track surface is very greasy, especially around through Coram and stuff like that. It's one of the ones that tends to get slipperier quicker than a lot of the other circuits and doesn't tend to dry very quickly. So a great test track generally, not much elevation, which is good, and a fairly consistent sort of circuit to get to grips with your car. Yeah.
So Harvey, we're at the end of the day here at Snetterton, your first day in the car. Overall, how's it gone?
I mean, we got a lot quicker through the day, I think so anyway, but the track conditions dried out quite a lot, so then that's obviously going to help with the lap times, but improved with my braking, and then accelerating out of corner, that was a lot better because I'd learnt how to more feed it when I'm letting off the steering, more than just slamming on the throttle and trying hoping on getting out the corner.
Yeah, no, very much so. Obviously, there's the added challenge with the weather today. How much do you think that sort of impacted sort of your progress today? Obviously, there's been a lot of red flags as well, hasn't there?
I mean, you get 3 laps, it's a red flag, and you're like, oh. But that last session, it was quite good. There wasn't any sort of red flags for about 10 laps, and then. But the weather did affect it a lot. Like in the morning, you saw the lap times were a lot slower. I know I was just starting out, but by the end of the day, it was a lot quicker.
You'll be back out in the car very soon. You must be looking forward to that after a very productive day today.
Yeah, I mean, so this weekend coming up, we're at Brands with the Hyundais, and then weekend after that, I'm racing at Cadwell for my first round. So it's coming on quick, but it's going to be good, hopefully, and I hopefully keep it in one piece.
Yeah, no, very much so. And anyone who wants to keep up to date with Harvey, obviously there'll be, I'm sure, live streams and up to date on all your social medias. But come along to Cadwell Park on the 15th and 16th of April for what is going to be some very close racing, and I'll see you there.
Yeah, see you too.